All right, a bunch of people asked for this video after I asked you to ask for this video, basically telling me to give you an updated vinyl collection video, but that isn't what this is gonna be. It's just gonna be my favorite records from 2020, and I think in this video we're finally gonna change some of these records, if not most of them, off of the wall. You know, you might already have seen it in the thumbnail, but I don't know what I might choose right now. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what I'm gonna remove, but this is a video that's gonna be telling you about the records on this wall, also telling you about my favorite records on vinyl from 2020. All of my vinyl still haven't even arrived yet. I still have pre-orders from J Electronica to Benny the Butcher to other pop acts this year, vinyl that were out of stock. You know, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot to keep up with. And you order so many records, you forget that you even order records, and then they come randomly. You're just like, oh shit, I got a surprise in the mail, even though you already dropped however much the vinyl may have cost. If y'all want to see a good portion of my collection, you can go and watch a video that I filmed back in July that shows off like maybe 100 to 200 records. In 2020, I think I've bought maybe 30, maybe around 30, maybe 40 records. I haven't bought too many this year, but one of my favorites is definitely Circles by Mac Miller. It's a, I think it's a double disc. I might be wrong. I don't think it's a double disc actually, but I know it's a clear record. It sounds great on vinyl. And no, it is a double disc. I actually wasn't wrong this time. We have a poster, which I didn't open the very first time. I think I had this unboxed, but once I did see what it was, it definitely got me a little emotional. I won't lie. This is, I think, everyone who was a part. If I can fucking open it and not be a failure in life. I see why my dad left now. Yeah, but this is a whole poster. I just think it's so great the way they did this, man. I really do. I think it's so great the way they did them. The production credits, everything here. Just to let you know how much time this took. Great record. Great. Just great. Definitely one of my favorite from the year 2020. After that, we got Action Bronson with Only for Dolphins. There is a holographic version of this, I think. Did I say that right? I don't think I did. I made a mistake there somewhere. But yeah, this is a really interesting record to listen to. I'm a big fan of Action Bronson. Like his voice. Very charismatic individual. Really funny one-liners too. Just a good MC to listen to. I don't think this one is unique when it comes to the color of the... Oh, it actually is. It's blue. That looks nice. I don't think I played this enough, so I'm definitely put this on the to play list. Yeah, it's just really interesting art. It is. I don't really know how to describe it, but it is interesting art. Visions of bodies being burned from clipping. Even though this isn't the one that I prefer over There Existed an Addiction to Blood, still a really good record. These are some nice coverings. Let me see. I think I might have pre-ordered it in November, and then it came recently. Played it like once or twice. This definitely isn't something that I will play often, but knowing exactly what it sounds like, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever put this on by accident. And like most holes, they close up after you break them open the first time. So I can't put this right back in here. I gotta really force my way inside. This is just hell. This is 2020 in a nutshell. Just not enough space to fit in the same spot you were just comfortable in. That's the year in a nutshell. I'm pretty sure I showed y'all this in that vinyl collection video back in July as well. Still a really dope record. It sounds amazing on a vinyl. Blu Exile with their album Miles. Got Stove God Cooked with Reasonable Drought. This is produced by Rock Marciano. Really great project. Easily one of my favorites from this year. I think it's a standard black as well. Nothing really too much to the LP, but it sounds good. Good rapping. That's really all I need. Why did I take it out? I shouldn't have took it out. I fucking knew this was gonna happen. Here we got Descendants of Cain from Ka. Poetry at its finest. And I believe, what the fuck? The vinyl itself looks pretty damn good too. This is probably my favorite looking Ka record. I do have Honor Killed the Samurai, and I don't remember the color of my Orpheus versus the Sirens, but this one's easily one of my favorite looking Ka records. And then here we have Abel, The Weeknd with After Hours. I love this album so much. Definitely grew on me in 2020. Just all of it. Just so much of it is just fantastic. It's fire. It's amazing. These come in some really interesting packaging. I don't really remember how to describe what this feels like. I do wish that this was colored or that this was red. I think that would have really helped it, or if the vinyl was kind of like holographic looking. But this is signed. I will never give it away. Got Run the Jewels 4. Also one of my favorite projects of 2020. Their track listing: LP with a shotgun, Killer Mike with two pistols right in front and center. Who the fuck is driving the car? Oh, I also got gold, I guess. I really don't remember, man. Like, there's some records I get and I just don't play enough on vinyl to just remember the color, but that's just beautiful. And then the other discs are like hot pink. This is a lyric book, so everything that you need to know about what they say is written in here. I thought that was a great little touch as well. As God Intended from Chez Noir and Apollo Brown. Easily my favorite Chez Noir project to date, and I really loved her other record. Damn, I'm really forgetting. Thrill of the Hunt. I think it was Thrill of the Hunt 2 was my favorite before this one. This one easily took it. This one easily took it, bro. Great rapping. Her content's evolved. Everything about her's evolved. And I didn't even know that the color looked like this. Oh my God. That's just like Ebony Woman right there. That looks perfect. It looked like it tastes good. Bro, you're talking about a vinyl. Yo, man, I just want one thing to go right in life on the first try. Also forgot to mention how much I love this Red Declaration LP. They really impressed this year, and this vinyl looks like it's straight out of hell. So appropriate for their name, so appropriate for the vibe and the aesthetic of this album. Fantastic. All right, this is easily one of my favorites that I forgot to mention in this video. We got Leya with Flood Dream. I actually got this wrong the first time I listened to it, because I thought it was the woman that was singing the whole time, when really it was the guy. And he sounds gorgeous. He sounds beautiful. But this is really a great ambient record. I would highly recommend this on vinyl. Oh my God, this is an experience right here. Look at her face. She knows what she did. She knows what she did. Bro, like, here we got Black Pumas. I don't think I've got the deluxe on vinyl, and I do plan on getting that, but just hearing this one is just fine enough for me. Nothing much to it. I actually think it's white though. Yeah, it is white. What they're trying to say is, on the inside, we're all the white man because we all have the power to do it at white pride. Please don't take me seriously. I'm just tired. This is Agnes Obel with Myopia. Nothing crazy about the record. Nothing crazy about the vinyl. I mean, obviously it sounds good on vinyl, but as far as its coloring, this is pretty much the most unique part of how it's packaged. Other than that, it just sounds good. Lianne La Havas. Just look at it. I'm not usually a person to comment on hair either, but like, that's beautiful right there. She take good care of it. I like that. I like that a lot. And although this was not my favorite record of 2020, I got to admit, you can help set a mood with her on in the background. Next, we got Lido Pimiente with Miss Columbia, I believe is the name of this album. Again, connected so much to a record from an artist who lyrically I can't actually understand a word from unless I go to Genius or look up some lyrics. But I mean, I think artwork is just so culturally saturated here, and she's just so proud of where she's from, bro. Like, I just think it's great. Black vinyl, of course. These next two are some of my favorite. We got From King to a God from Conway the Machine. This actually just came today. I don't know if this is the gold one. It is the gold one, my guy. It is the gold one. It's the gold one. It's the gold. Wait, whoa. Look at it. It is fantastic. Is it not fantastic? Look at that right there though. Like, you gotta be in love with this, man. This is his best record and it's gold. And I love the way it's pressed. I love this record so much, I got the blue variant. Now, don't get me wrong, I hate that too. I hate when people get more than one order, more than something that they need, but I just wanted that variation. And having a kind of a almost transparent blue one right next to a gold one, it just made my day. It made life. I got Burden of Proof on the way. I got that one in, I think I got two of those as well. I think I got a regular version and the red version for Burden of Proof. The deluxe version looks really good for this though. I was so pissed off when he released the deluxe and the artwork looked so much, it stood out so much more. The red version, if I find a good price, you know, a good resale price, I definitely might cop. And maybe I'll do a trade-in with one of these. I'm not gonna do the gold one. No, I gotta keep the gold. Eve's Tumor with Heaven to a Tortured Mind. Great, just beautifully fusing rock and neo soul and psychedelic soul. And I'm not a big fan of Adrienne Linker, but I'm a sucker for this like folk sound and, you know, string instruments. You can always get me with that. It's really soothing, really pleasing to the ear. Not my favorite record again, but it sounds great on vinyl. El Camino with Money for Bail. This is a quick, easy cop. Nothing too special about this record. It plays as you would expect. It sounds as you would expect. El Camino always has some dope cover art. That's one thing I really love about having those vinyl. And we got Future with High Off Life. And I think we got free bands on here. Yep, free bands. Then we got the production credits and then the songs. This is actually one of the few records that was, I believe, 17 plus tracks that I actually enjoyed. And I don't think he released a deluxe. I wouldn't have been mad if he released a deluxe for this, but look at that. Great, as you would expect. Got 2 covers, and this one's signed. And last but not least, we got Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats with Unlocked. Definitely one of my favorite records from this year. And I think this is clear. I was disappointed with the way this one looked because I thought it would have so much more of the actual cover art to do with it, but it's just a clear LP. Listened to it a couple times on vinyl. But not much more than that. It's still great. It's still great, whether you listen to it on speaker or on vinyl. So the next biggest question is pretty much going to be, what records am I going to take from this pile and put onto the wall? How am I going to best represent what 2020 did for me outside of being a complete and utter train wreck? What musically gave me the most comfort for a year that I had the most disdain for? What music best represents that? Well, number one, I definitely got to go with, From King to a God. That's definitely got to be one of the best ones. Lido Pimiente can actually replace, I might have Lido replace Casey Musgraves. And that sucks because I love Golden Hour. I'm Agnes Obel. Who would she replace? It would be the most appropriate for her to replace Why Is Blood? I don't know. I think I like that one. I think that I like Titanic Rising far too much to kind of replace it with this. I love this, but I don't know if I can do that. Could Black Pumas replace Duran Jones and the Indications? Maybe. Oh yeah, I also got Lyra Premick's Fountain album on vinyl. I just don't think I grabbed it in this pile. It's in that pile somewhere, but I don't feel like getting it. That Pusha T record need to come down, bro. Like, After Hours is definitely going up. I don't know who he's replacing. I don't know who The Weeknd is replacing, but he's definitely going up. And should I put Mac Miller on the wall? I don't know. We're gonna do this right now. Hopefully it don't take too long. And yeah, we should be fine after that. All right, so Mac Miller is going to replace Bizarre Ride to Fireside. That's what he's gonna replace. I love this record. It's definitely one of my favorites all time, but do I really need to tell people it's one of my favorites of all time? Not really. I do not like the way I threw that down. That was kind of racist. I forgot to show y'all this one, easily one of my favorites too, Boldy James and Sterling Tolles with Manger on McNichols. I always say Manger. Sometimes I say Manager. I'm dumb like that. He can replace Oxnard. Yeah, I think he'll replace Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak, it's Paak. Say something else, bitch. I think this is a red vinyl too. Oh my god, I gotta see. As the light shines off of Abel, he's gonna bring peace back to the real world. Oh no, I knocked down Fuji. All right, now who is Leia gonna replace? Pusha T. I'm sorry. I didn't want to have to do it to that boy from, what was it? What did he say the line was? Leave it to Beaver? You did a good job. You did. But it's about time. You know what I'm saying? We not stuck to Pusha T, you know? Tick, tick, tick. How much time you got? Not much left no more. Lido Pimiente is going to replace Golden Hour. That's what we're going to do. I love you, Casey. I love what this album was, but you going to the dungeon. And last but not least, who's Conway gonna replace? American Corruption? Capital Steez? That's not a bad choice. I could easily replace him and justify it. Where your album at? You know what I'm saying? Where your album at? I don't know. Mick Jenkins has been kind of disappointing lately, but he gave me the water though. Like that kind of inspired my whole water MO. I'm gonna replace the Predator. Can you come on, please? Ah! Okay, well, the Roots decided it wanted to fall down. Things fall apart. Yeah. Ha! Very ironic. I've grown from a king to a god. Shit, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Y'all wanted to fall apart? Well, let's put somebody who knows who he is up here, you know what I'm saying? Future ain't never let me down. That is a lie. Future has let me down on multiple occasions. Oh, there's an empty spot right there. I could fill that up. We got Mac Miller at the top with Circles, Boldy James with Manger on McNichols, which was my album of the year for 2020. Oh my god, the pain, the sorrow, the relatability. Todd with Honor Killed the Samurai. I love this record so much, I rarely play it just because of its rarity, and I don't want to accidentally do anything to it. But I do occasionally play it, probably maybe, I want to say like once every 2-3 months, something like that. Freddie Gibbs and Madlib with Pinata. We got who is this? Fuck. I'm sorry. FKA Twigs with what was it, Mary Magdalene? Or was it just Magdalene? I think it was just Magdalene. I love this album for 2019, even though I didn't fucking know who this was at first. So let's go over here. We got Future with High Off Life. One of his best records to me personally. Suck my dick if you don't agree. I don't care. I do not care. I do not. All right. Viktor Vaughn with Vaudville Villain. I switched between this and MF Doom or MF Food. I'm sorry. Or Food. I'm sorry. Jesus. Food. And this are probably some of my favorite records. I just play this one more on vinyl because it's just got such a villainous sound to it. So much more of a villainous sound. And of course, 2020 it just cannot fuck off. It has to keep taking more and more and more people. Just as I'm editing this clip, I see that MF Doom is passed at 49 years old. What the fuck is happening with this year? Rest in peace, Doom. I know it happened a few months ago and we're just now finding out, but prayers and condolences to his family. I didn't have much time with his music. I've only been listening to him for about 4 years, but it sucks. Why does this keep happening? As just is one of the most creative lyricists I think I've ever read lyrics off of, heard spit, concept wise, someone who's just seemed to enjoy the sport of it so much. Seeing that person taken, it just doesn't make any sense. This is the worst year, I'm telling you. R.I.P. MF Doom, legend in this thing we call rap music. Benny the Butcher with Tana Talk 3. This is a must-have on vinyl. I'm sorry. If you don't have it, you're nothing in life. Fuji. This is easily one of the greatest soul records of all time. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Just go listen to it for yourself and be mesmerized. Michael Kiwanuka with Self-Titled. Love that record. Cinematic soul at its finest. We have here with After Hours, The Weeknd, Don't Pay Attention to the Money. I'm going to the strip club later. Blood Orange with Negro Swan. Duran Jones and the Indications with American Love Call. American Corruption from Capital Steez. I'm still waiting on that actual album. Hopefully it comes soon and we don't have to wait too much longer for it. I actually am doing this without making any vocal errors at all, so I don't have to cut any of this out. I'm doing such a good job. I'm trying to move my chair right now just to show how good of a person I can be. Evermore with The Art of Underachiever. Wow, I fucked that title up. I'm not editing it out though. The Art of Duality with The Underachievers. Over here we've got Why Is Blood with Titanic Rising. My number 2 album for number 2. Oh god, this is why I need to stop talking. In 2019, this is my number 2 album. Fleet Foxes with Self-Titled, I believe. Between this and Helplessness Blues are easily my favorite from them. I'm probably going to get Sure. I don't remember if I bought it on record or not. I don't know. It might be coming. It might not be coming. The Waters from Mick Jenkins. Easily his best project. Hopefully we get something comparable soon. DMX with Hell is Hot, or It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Alfredo from The Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs. You all know Leya with Flood Dream. Who is this? Travis Scott? What the fuck album is that? Is that Rodeo? That is Rodeo. We got Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats with Unlocked. We got D'Angelo with Black Messiah over here. Easily the greatest one of the greatest soul records of all time. Rhapsody. What more needs to be said? If you haven't listened to her, then you're losing out here, all right? We got Denzel Curry with, what is that? Taboo? I don't think I'm ever going to take Caitlyn Smith's Starfire down, so don't ask. And we got Leo Pimienta with fucking Miss Columbia. That's all we got. That is my records on the wall. This is the updated version. This is what it looks like. And yeah, I like that. We'll see how it looks in videos from this point on. Y'all have a say. If you want me to change something and you're really adamant about it, I may change it. But for right now, this is how it's going to look. All right. Y'all have a good 2021. It is New Year's Eve. I'm gone. Peace. Be easy.